Welcome back to the show. We've got John Van Limbeek joining us from Abbott Wealth Management, talking about insuring your wealth. That's our topic this month with Abbott. So we welcome you back to the show, John.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about insuring your wealth in general. I know that we've talked about this already, but you're taking a different, I guess, category under insuring your wealth. This one's replacement insurance. I couldn't remember how to say that.
Income replacement.
Income replacement insurance.
Exactly.
Okay, first of all, explain that to people.
Okay, well,
if you can.
I guess, I mean, if we go, we could put up one slide first, and just to give you a definition of what it is.
Yeah, so I think it's the second or the third one in there. So we'll just go to the actual definition of income replacement
because it's really designed for family protection.
Right.
Really, that's what it comes down to, right?
Yes.
And it's just from a definition point of view, I always got to go back to there, to replace your income to pay the bills if you can't work basically anymore for whatever reason.
Well, those bills don't stop coming in, as you know.
And that's and there's some view that, or there's lots of views that it's worse if you're from a disability point of view than if, unfortunately, from a death point of view, because you're exactly right. You have all the same bills and you only have one income versus two, or maybe even no income, depending on how the family's set up, right? So the income and replacement is there to basically to offset, like you said, help you with those same monthly bills that keep on going. So what I did do is, for just as an analogy, or is the last slide there I wanted to show, just to give people an idea. The graphic.
The money machine.
Different way to think about this, because I'm going to say 99% of the people, when I run this analogy, are going to say yes. So if you had a machine that you have at your house, pays you $4,000 a month, non-taxable, it's going to do that for 30 years. So pretty good. Every month it's going to spit out some money. Would you insure it in case it broke down?
Well, I'm going to say yes, but I think that's the common answer.
I mean, so from a machine point of view, that machines all break down. You know, obviously it's got to be reasonable. You're not going to pay, you know, maybe $3,500 a month to pay for a $4,000. Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
Right.
But $4,000 a month, that insurance would cost, basically I just ran it, made me the machine, or you the machine, or the worker the machine, would cost you $41 a month.
Right. So
to buy $4,000 of non-taxable income for 30 years to your 65, right, or 60 or 66.
So why wouldn't we do that? I mean, you know, as you say, that's a machine; it can break down, but so can we.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And the stats are: it's not cheap in relation to life insurance per se, but the stats are there. It's like 1 in 3 where you actually will have some kind of long-term disability in your lifetime, something that way, right? And so it's a different way to look at it, because now income replacement, same thing as we all talk about, is long-term disability insurance. You know, I just try to put a different spin on it to get people thinking about it a different way.
Yeah, well, that analogy, I think, really gets you thinking.
It really does.
That's interesting.
Exactly. When you're thinking about, you know, just think about the two things there. I mean, logically, we just say yes. I mean, if it obviously...
You're like, oh, it's a machine, of course.
Yeah, we're going to do that. I mean, if it breaks down, man, like that's like $4,000 I'm not going to get. Yeah. Right? And it could break down in 30 years. It probably would break down in 30 years.
Probably, yeah.
Now, why don't I do that for myself or something like that? And that's all comes back to protecting the family, protecting the lifestyle, and making sure what happens today happens tomorrow, but you're still alive. Right? Not necessarily life insurance for the other spouse, if, you know.
Do you find people aren't thinking about that enough? I mean, you're here reminding us, of course, because we're talking about this topic this month.
Yeah,
but
it's
is that something you notice?
It's not top of mind. It's not as necessarily as sexy as growing up your bank balance or your investment balance, right? Because okay, I'm going to put money in, and you know, it's going to grow, and it's going to be like X amount of money when I'm 30. Ooh, wow, that sounds like a large amount of money. So this is not as flashy as that, but without protecting the machine, there really is no. What happens if something derails your plan before you're 60, right? So it's definitely not talked about as much. Everybody would like to save for the retirement and do all this other stuff, or save for some kind of goal.
But it should be a priority as well.
It has to be, absolutely. I mean, well, it should be. I say it has to be, because without you can have all this great plan, but without protecting the plan along the way, yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't turn out to be that plan that you had hoped. Yeah,
right?
Okay.
Exactly, may not.
Good
so
reminder.
Just another remark or another.
Pretend you're the machine.
You are the machine, absolutely.
Yeah, you are the machine.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, info@abbottwealth.com for more information. Their phone number is there as well, and the website. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate your time. We're back in a moment. We've got Misa Manshadi from Manshadi Pharmacy joining us. We're talking about measles, so stay with us.